Hi folks, I've just had an absolutely knackering week. Every disappointment that could occur has arrived at my front door. I'm just feeling like completely drained of energy, scared for my health, and so much work to do. And I could have just missed a video today, which I considered doing, but I thought I'd just put something out. I haven't missed a video. I've been doing videos constantly on a Wednesday, twice a week since April. It's now January. That's a good stint, and I didn't want to miss one out. I didn't want to give those negative forces in my life the satisfaction of seeing me bail out on this one. So, what I want to do today is tell you about Holly Miles and Another Time. Holly was a very good personal friend, a fellow writer who often went to bat for me. I have a tendency to cause disagreements, and Holly always championed my work. As any writer not signed to a publisher knows, it's really hard to make your voice heard. I've been writing novels since publishing since 2016, and Holly and I would frequently work together on National Novel Writing Month stints. We'd meet once a month for writing jams. We socialized quite a bit outside of those, and we were just drawn together by that power, that beautiful poetry of being storytellers. So Holly passed away early in 2020, quite tragically. Um, Next Wednesday, the 22nd of January, would have been her 40th birthday. With the assistance of her mother, Jennifer, and her brother, Andrew, we, myself, and Holly's mutual friends and co writers, Sandra Walsh and Claire Dixon, were given two of Holly's surviving books, both in sixth draft stage, and a half written book, which was at an advanced draft stage. And we decided a year ago we would publish, edit and publish each of these books. So it's almost done. We have been working on Another Time. This is a proof copy. Um, it is now available in a number of different stores on Amazon in print and digital, Barnes and Noble. It's on Kobo, it's on Apple, Smashwords, a whole number of different places. Um, it's been something that's been really important. The story of Another Time, and this is the cover by Steph with some help from Eileen. It's a story of a young woman studying at Trinity College in the south of Ireland, which is different from the north of Ireland, to neighbouring different countries on quite a small island. So, a Northern Irish student studying in the Republic of Ireland, both during 2017, had a case where abortion was a criminal act published by imprisonment, by fines. And so any woman who felt unable to carry a child to term for whatever reason, be it violation or just being socially incapable, they had to say, find the money. They had to take that journey across the water to the to Britain. Many of them alone, many of them scared and upset. And Another Time touches on that journey, but it's also about what leads up to that, about a youngster being inexperienced, being faced with this whole world of possibility ahead of her. The lead character, Jane, I don't particularly like her. She's not an easily sympathetic character. Um, and I think that's kind of the trick of what Holly does in this book is that she subverts expectations. Over the years, I'm 51 or 52 now, I've forgotten, but over the years, I've thought long and hard about where I stand on pro-choice versus anti-choice. And Holly, her novel with Jane and other characters, kind of, although she's on Holly and Jane are on the same page as me, Holly's narrative really subverts that, makes me ask, are these choices the right ones? And I think that represents a kind of a fairness in the storytelling that's really noble. It would be very easy just I might have, if I were handling this, just sort of driven right through with just a sort of a hard logic onslaught to the what I believe is the correct stance, but nothing is simple, nothing is binary. So what I was going to do was read you the press release, and I should probably drop a few poignant things. Um, McHughs Bar, Belfast, Wednesday the 22nd, the basement. We will have the launch party from 6:30 p.m. Well, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Please come along. Please bring friends. You don't need to have known Holly. Maybe you don't need to be an advocate in this area. You just are interested in supporting Northern Irish writers. Um, Maybe you just know me from YouTube, and I would love you to just come along and be part of it. Come up and say hi to me. I'm going to be doing some speaking there. Um, we are on, yep, loads of digital platforms, a couple of print platforms. I will put a link in the description. It's bookstoread.com/, another time. Um, you know, I also don't know if I should go through the whole press release. I do want to keep this short, and I want to target to make it minimal editing. But just to say, Holly was an incredibly gifted author. Her passion for writing was evident throughout her life. She often wrote about key issues affecting community and society, and unevenness, imbalance. She did have a couple of short stories published. This is Fresher Writing, 2016, published by Bournemouth University. Um, and Holly was one of those shortlisted for the new Fresher Writing Prize. Her story in this one is called Protection. It's one of the shortlisted entries, and it's about safe intimacy. And in Breaking the Surface, another piece where she was shortlisted in the South Wales Short Story Competition, one of the winners actually. She has a piece called Tulips, which is a wonderfully delicate yet heartbreaking story about a small family unit coming to terms with the onset of Alzheimer's, and it really spoke to me. Another time, looking at the struggles women faced for criminalisation coming up to the repeal of the Eighth Amendment in the Republic of Ireland 2018. And now there is a place where women can go locally to have a termination without facing more bullying and more pressure from the very tough decision that they have to make. Um, yeah, check those out if you can. Um, get along to the event if you can, and come back on Sunday for Always Sunny videos and some more video essays starting up on Wednesdays quite soon. Thanks very much for your time and for subscribing, for commenting, liking, staying with me. I've accomplished an awful lot in my first 9 months as a proper YouTuber. 7,500 subscribers at the moment. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. Fuck, I'm not going to tear up. I'll be talking more about that in a coming video of how we managed to do that, and um, some other stuff like the Mutant Enemy Buffy spin-off Angel. I'll be talking about Baywatch Nights. Yeah, we're going to come back to that. We'll be talking about Brona Lawson's City of Light book, which is, oh, a weird trip about the prevalence of churches in Belfast, which is quite a small city, but there's like 800,000 churches. Whoa. That might not sound like it's of interest to many of you, but it is a crazy, crazy story. Um, I'll let you go now because there's a lot of YouTube to do. There's a lot of life to do. So take care, stay safe, love each other, have fun. All right. Um, Peace out.